Hello, and welcome to my peculiar life. I don't know what the rest of you do when you have a pile of work to do on your desk, but sometimes I procrastinate. So, and this is one of those evenings when I have a pile of work that I do have to get to, and I have been procrastinating. But I've been thinking about a couple of things, and sometimes when I procrastinate, I buy curtains. So that's what I did tonight. I bought curtains and I did fall down the Amazon.com rabbit hole. And I know you all know what that is because I've seen a meme on my Facebook feed that says you don't need anything from Amazon today. There's also another one that says you don't need anything from Target today. And actually, that's not true. I really do need curtains. So I rummaged around until I found a decent price on some curtains, and then I had to buy a new curtain rod and brackets. So I got all of that, and I opted to delay my delivery so that I could have $1.25 towards select digital items, which will come in handy someday, I'm sure, when I'm laying at home and I'm sick and I need to watch a movie. And I find one on Amazon that costs something. Now I don't have to swear out loud. Now I can apply this credit towards my movie, and all will be well in the world. But that's not the weird things that's among the peculiar things I've been thinking about. The other thing that I've been thinking about is while I was on Amazon, somehow while I was looking for curtains, I thought I should get some nail polish. And of course, we all know when you're looking for window treatments, as they're now called, not curtains, it's a treatment for my window. Like treatment for gas when you go to the doctor and they give you a digestive or some Pepto Bismol. Your windows now get treated not with a prescription but with blinds or fabric. So, anyway, I was looking at this nail polish, and out of the blue, in the midst of the feed of nail polish, I kid you not, came an ad for a women's portable massage sex toy. I was looking at nail polish. I had been looking at curtains. I don't know how it came up, other than maybe the algorithm knew I was female because I'm not uptight, but I was raised Irish Catholic, and back in the day, when I was a young woman, my mom asked me if I was having sex, and I said yes, and so she said, okay, well, we'll put you on the pill, and that was the end of my sex talk. If it hadn't been for my Protestant friends and my Jewish friends and a bunch of television movies and shows on HBO, I would not have learned anything. So, this vibrator sex toy thing came up on my feed. And what was more remarkable than the fact that it came up in the midst of, lavender nail polish and top coats was the fact that it was called a portable massager or portable sex toy. And I thought, why does that word need to be there? Why in the history of using sex toys, why do we need to be reminded that it's portable? Because the last time I checked, no one was calling U-Haul or the local moving company to say, could you please come move my vibrator? And I'd never seen a selection of guys, although I bet there were a bunch of them who wouldn't object, who had to come over to a person's house to pick up their vibrator and move it. And actually the words not there, no, don't put it there, no, not there, there, that's the spot. Just put it there and leave it there would never be more apt to a moving crew, really, than if a sex toy had to have a crew come and move it. But I think that somewhere in the definition or the understanding of usage, everyone sort of knows that a sex toy is portable. Again, no heavy lifting or crews are required to come and move your sex toy from one spot to another. And again, I'm not trying to be salacious, I'm still wildly Irish Catholic, but that's the fact. The sex toy can just be picked up with one hand, and that's all there is to it. So that was what happened when I went on Amazon. But the other thing that I noticed on Amazon is that the names of the stores now that sell things are just a series of consonants and vowels randomly picked out of the air. I think for this particular sex toy, the name of the store that is selling this is, hang on, I'll get it. I have a picture to show and share with all of you, among with other photos. But the name of the store selling this sex toy is called, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Picross. Lpicraus. And if you look at the photo, there's various accents, which we don't generally use in English. Other languages use various accents like this. So there's also a wild font anomaly throughout the description of the fitness massage clitoral sucking toy, small vibrator for women, licking and sucking, clit vibrant liquor suction, vibrators, portable thrusting, vibrating toys for women. And again, it's sold by the brand or the store Picross. And that's what all of the stores are like. It doesn't matter what you're buying on Amazon now. You could be buying a can opener, and it comes from a store that is just, again, a random series of consonants and vowels, like Nash. It's nothing. There's no name that you can actually pronounce. So I'll put a few on this screen for you, but it begs the question why stores on Amazon and the names of pharmaceuticals and current prescriptions are words drawn out of the air. I don't know where they came from. And again, they're always a random series of vowels and consonants. And sometimes I'll be watching YouTube, and I'll just be watching a documentary about Dietrich Bonhoeffer, and a 5-second commercial will come on, and it's usually a carefree woman walking through a sunny garden with perfectly coiffed yet carefree hair and a lovely smile, and always a cardigan that's perfectly fitted, and she's smiling and happy, and the voiceover just says, "Ask your doctor if Difrinifern is right for you." And then you go right back to Dietrich and the Nazis and theology. And it's jarring. It's just so bizarre. And I just wonder, like, what does that drug even do? What is it for? What makes you think that I have that malady? I don't even correctly remember the name. I just said for now, how about this drug, Difrinifern, or it could be Ishmishapla. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason. It's just a series of letters. I can't even, for the life of me, I've looked at some of the names of my prescriptions, and I know I didn't take Latin, and my dad had a really hard time with that, but I can't even decipher the origin of the word, like it's some kind of deus ex machina, like got this, Greek root that talks about healing the soul. It's not. It's just about a profit margin and a bunch of letters that might sound commanding and efficient and healing. And not even healing, because sometimes I listen to the list of side effects for a particular drug, and the list of potential side effects is longer and sometimes even similar to the disease that's trying to be resolved by the drug. So I don't know anymore. When I was a kid, though, this is a little bit of a jump, but you'll get it in a second. When I was a kid, my parents used to rent a small cabin in a Chautauqua in a wooded area near my home where I grew up. And some of you people who are listening to this, I hope, some of my friends, my family, my classmates, know this Chautauqua. It's in Mount Gretna, Pennsylvania, in Lebanon County. And while we were renting this, I don't know exactly who coined the term, but someone in my family, I don't think it was my mom or dad, I'm sure it was one of my siblings, they decided that having to get into bed in a cabin in the woods where it's already really humid and now the sun has gone down, so it's slightly cool because the trees are all around and the air is just hanging with humid, cool air, and you go to get into your bed and the sheets and the linens are slightly damp, and it's gross. It's gross to get into bed when you feel like your linens are kind of a little bit, they're dry, but they're a little bit wet, and they feel uncomfortable. It's like when you try to dry yourself off with a towel that's been wet. But anyway, they coined a term for that in my house amongst my siblings. That feeling is the Gricklies. So the Gricklies is the feeling you get when you're crawling into a bed and the sheets are kind of gross because they feel wet. Or when you go to hang out your laundry in an area like that and the sun never hits it directly, so nothing ever really gets crisp and dry. There's a faint feeling of the humidity stuck to your clothes and it becomes cool and it like sticks to you. It's a horrible feeling. Y'all know what it is. I'm sure you know. But so the next time that you go camping or that, you know, you're being hasty and you get your laundry out of the dryer too soon and you throw it on the bed, or you pick up a towel after you take a shower and you're trying to dry off and you realize it's a towel that someone in your family just used and they didn't put it away or whatever, or hang it up where they should have, and you try to dry off with their slightly wet towel. It's just uncomfortable. But it's that feeling is the Gricklies. But most importantly, it's that feeling of getting into bed with those horrible, humid, dark, damp, in the middle of the woods where there's probably some critters you don't want to be around feeling. That's it. It's the Gricklies. And that's it. That's all I was thinking about today. So, sex toys, nail polish, curtains, and words is today. And I want you all to know that I have 2 other episodes I just need to edit. They are extravagantly wonderful by my 2 good friends. It's The House of the Hissing Hamster with my friend Ralph Scott, and then the sultry reading from the J. Peterman catalog by my good friend Kendra Murray. So I just have to edit those and get them to you because they are just delightful. And so that's it. Just, be good, be kind, be loving, be fair. Take care of each other, and when you leave this earth, make sure you leave it a little bit better than when you got here. Take care.